Hey, Hefty, how you doing, dude? I'm doing all right. Oh, and hey, Jimin. Sorry, I missed your comment when you posted that. How you doing, man? I know, Johnny. I know. Two in 1 week. What is this madness? But I don't know. I was feeling up for it tonight. Hey, little Saint. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. It was a long day at work. But I am happy to have some free time. And yeah, I'm redoing two because I wanted to free Renoa up. Renoa was here originally, and she's getting her LD here very, very soon. So definitely wanted to free her up. All right, thank you, Galen. Take care, dude. Hey, guys, miss. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. How you doing? Hope things are going well. Hey, what's up, Andy? And Seffi. Yeah, I know, Seffi. You've been streaming Type Zero there for a while, man. I don't know how you're still going. Good on you, though. That is some determination. Oh, God, I missed you're one of them now. Oh, yikes. But yeah, Seffi, yeah, Slice is fun. I like Slice a lot in that game. Why am I rerunning two? I'm rerunning two because I want to free up Renoa. She was here, and she's getting that LD soon, so I needed to free her up. I was originally trying to free Sarah as well. I was trying to use Deuce instead. Um, but my Deuce, she has her 15 and 35, but she doesn't have any limit breaks on her EX at all. So, Deuce's damage is, uh-oh, stinky. Her max Brave was 20,000. So that was pretty bad. Hey, Papa Candy, how you doing, man? Been a minute since I saw you. How you doing? I haven't seen so many people I haven't talked to in a while. This is awesome. Ryuho and Alfie, what's up, guys? How you guys doing tonight? Am I redoing all DE tiers? No, absolutely not. No, I'm just redoing this one. I'm very happy, actually, with how my DE tiers have worked out so far. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? It's been a minute since I talked to you. How are you doing? Hope things are well. Yes, Yoshi, more DE suffering. I can't get enough. Am I going for nine? Yeah, okay, so nine. Nine's kind of an interesting story. So I was really just gonna go for nine just based off the fact that he's Type Zero. But with the way that they've been doing Dimensions End lately, I'm convinced that we are going to see an archer floor. And my archers at the moment consist of Lena and or I'm sorry, not archer. What the hell am I talking about? Spear. I have Aranea, and I think that's where the list ends. So not that a potential abyss is a reason to pull for nine, but I was already like I already had the inspiration to do it, so that certainly helps. Oh boy. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Ugh. Using too many abilities with Ace and you slow down. Thankfully, this is such an early defensive dimensions end. This one's pretty generous for turn count. Hey, B-Ray, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Man, this is like old and new viewers. This is awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm taking so many fucking breaks. Ugh. Did I see Garland? Yes, I did see Garland. Oh my lord. Garland is something else. Also, wow, Sarah is probably big dead unless she dodges. Come on, Sarah, let's have those quick feet. Oh yeah, wipe. Sarah, boy, she can't forgive after what they did to her LD. That poor girl. God. She didn't deserve it. Oh, I hate confuse. Oh, God. Yo. Yeah, I'm actually cool with that. That'll give her Leviathan's regen. Okay. Who am I trying to free up with this run, B-Red? I am trying to... Well, so I freed up Renoa. Renoa's getting her LD here very soon. And I had her here for a very, very long time. But yeah, we're definitely freeing her up. I was trying to free up Sarah as well by using Deuce. But Deuce does not have any limit breaks on her LD. Her LD, yeah. Her EX. And so that was a colossal failure. She had like 20,000 max brave, and that's with all boards done. Deuce is frightening. So we're just going to use Sarah here and just call it a day. Yeah, see, that's the thing with Zell. Like, Zell might be, stinky, but the thing is, he hasn't gotten his LD yet, so that he hasn't been fucked up. So he's still got hope. For the moment, anyway. Yo, okay, I'm cool with this. 2 regens, yeah. And then if the thing gets another Candle to Wind off, it'll target Ace, because it goes... Or no, I'll go after 0. Shit. Hey, Lord Grim, how you doing, man? But yeah, no, yeah, Deuce is pretty nice, ore-wise. Hey, Jose, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. Doing very, very good. Am I gonna do a Twitter replies reaction on this one? No, D's, I'm not. we saw some not so YouTube appropriate things. So is my Aiko purple? No, hell no. No, she's 0 out of 3. She does have both passives though. She was stacked back from 35 CP era. Hey, Jeremy. I'm doing really well, man. Thank you for asking. I had a long day at work, but here to slap some DE. But I'm glad my video's been able to help, man. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we got it. Make it worse, B. Hey, Tulio. Thanks for letting me know, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Like, people are being so generous tonight. This is nice. Poor sir. She does have a lot of battery. Does Sarah have any ingots? She has one. She's 1 out of 3. Everyone's 0 out of 3 except for Sarah, who's 1 out of 3. And what do I think of Sarah's LD? She didn't deserve it. And I don't mean that as in, like, she didn't deserve the weapon. I mean, she didn't deserve that kind of treatment. It's pretty rough. But on the plus side, it did get Sephiroth off the shit list. Or at least from the public eye. So I owe her that at least. There's no way it's gonna break. Yeah, we'll just try today. Oh, Ragnamune, I don't know about that. Well, okay, I'll give you worse, but we're talking like, if we're just talking like pure disappointment, I don't know. I think Sarah certainly has to be up there. Oh, and I'm pitying Seth's burst as well. I'm doing a poll video with 2 other people with it, so that'll be well, I'd say fun. I don't know if it'll be fun, but it's gonna be something. Don't those buffs. Oh. Run that one more time, and then double holy should do it. Alrighty, take care, Neo. Yeah, I'm all done with board farming, thank God. It's kind of like a done with board farming celebration. Ooh, Echo double holying in confusion. I'll take that. Do I think we'll get another global exclusive? Yeah, I definitely think we will. They do it every single anniversary, so I don't see why this one would be any different. Nice. Now, as for who it could be, I'm not sure. I'd say Riku, but that's a joke, so who knows? Am I going to go for 9? Yes, I am going to go for 9. Yeah, Jose, yeah, he definitely got this treatment. He got that nice little follow-up now. But the thing with his EX now, I mean, that dude, he's casually putting up like 500K on that EX now. I mean, it just sounds ridiculous. What's it like playing Among Us? I can't even escape Among Us on a private, not a private stream. No. That stream. Oh, D's, this is your fault. Thoughts on 7LD? So, okay, I really, really, really like the auras and all the boosts it gives. It's kind of like Doritos described as kind of like a small burst effect, and it kind of is. I really like that. Um, she also has some really, really nice longevity now, because her EX restores as you use a skill 1. So I think it's pretty solid. I really do wish she had got some kind of brave cashback on her S2, but with the extra HP damage dealt, it kind of works out. But yeah, I'll definitely be going for 7's LD. I think that's great. I think that's a great banner in general, because I don't have any Garland stuff either. So that'll be really, really good for me. Yes, Ace Burst and LD would be great. I'm holding out hope that they will give Machina a burst at some point. Um, Considered, because he's the closest thing that Type 0 has to a villain in the game right now. So, and yeah, Brohan, this is actually the first public live stream I've done in about a year and a half or so. I've done a bunch privately for my Discord, but... And yeah, D's, I was watching a run. I was watching Alfie's, or no, not Alfie, it was Stimpy. I was watching Stimpy's 7 run, and yeah, her voice line's getting swapped is odd. I legitimately have no idea why they did that. Well, Mark, what they do is they give one protagonist a burst and they give a villain a burst. So Ace and Machina can both have one. Alfie, your 7th thing wasn't even uploaded until very recently, so I don't want to hear it, mister. Yeah, they swapped her voice lines, Ragnar. Her S1 now has her S2 voice, and her S2 voice has... I don't remember exactly how it is, but it's really strange. Poisoning a robot. Yep, makes sense. So that would be the only thing I would think would happen, Mark. If Machina doesn't get it, they'll bring in Sid from Type 0 at some point. But Sid is kind of... Nice, charm, great. Sid is, I would imagine, would probably be low on the totem pole. I'm still waiting for some tactics advance characters like March or Ritz or Montblanc to show up. Any of those I'd be good with. Hey, what's going on, bud? Good to see you, man. How are you? Hope the family's healthy. Oh, fucking charm. Is my friends list full? Yes, my friends list is full. Gotta get that blue aura off before we summon. Dude, nobody's targeting Ace. He cannot get HP attacks. He's not gonna have a Leviathan's thing, I guess. Blessing. Sarah and A-Cookie getting ganked. Yeah, yeah, Ryoho, exactly. He's too ace to be clapped. Oh my lord, how is my EX not ready? Alright, just brave. I'll take feather shots. Alright, red or yellow aura, please. God damn it. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Leap, leap. But I'm doing this over again to get Renault out. Did I complete the Odin challenge? Nothing I could put on camera, that's for sure. I only had, synergy-wise, I think, Noctis. Yeah, the blue aura is nice for healing, but I would prefer yellow or red. Yellow is the party auras, and then red is just straight up attack power, which is what I want for the summon. I want either yellow or red. Yes, finally, we got Leviathan. Now watch this thing brave HP Ace, because it does have one, and he dies. Okay, good. Yeah, I think I originally used Celeste here, way, way, way back when this first released. But Celeste is now in DE12. She's stuck there and she's never leaving. My DE12 comp isn't. I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy with it. All right. God damn it, Ace. Hey, what's up, Purple? How you doing, man? Yeah, Ryuho. I know Barrett is with 9. I don't remember who the other banner mate is. Oh, Fujin. Okay, wow, damn. So that banner is going to be all dupes for me, aside from 9. Yeah, Yuko. It actually has one. It's called Ollie. There's a little fun fact for you. You know what? I do have the EX ready, but I'm just gonna Great Spiral. Get that splash damage going. Hopefully the high turn rate gets him an extra turn as well. Yeah, 9 challenge. Oh my god, 9 challenge is going to be a breeze for me because I've got Noctis, I'll have 9, and I'll have Fujin. That is going to be just a slap fest. I feel it. I feel that Brave HP coming. I'm just going to Brave. See if he does it. No, he didn't. Shit. How did I manage to get Sarah LD this early? D's, I'd tell you, but, you know, NDA agreement, man, non-disclosure. Okay, that'll do it. What do I think Ferris's LD will do? I actually have absolutely no idea because I don't have her built past her 35 CP. Okay, there we go. And then for anyone that's interested in my DE comps, I will show real quick before I switch over. Okay, sweet. So Renoa freed. We're feeling good. All right. So, tier 1 is Pain, Sync, and Lock. I'm really happy with this one because my only healing was 35 CP Lock, who had no boards, and his 35 CP was, I think, 1 LB. Yeah. So, that was fun. And then Pain, we didn't even have her 0 out of 3 yet. That was just her regular EX. I just did DE2. DE3 is Porum, Prish, Fran. 4 is Freya, Bart, Charlotta. Tier 5 is Furion, Balthier, Aerith. Tier 6, Emp and Y'shtola. Tier 7, Wool, Sephiroth, and Kate Sith. I'm actually going to come back to Tier 7 after Realm gets her EX+. I'm going to have her solo it. So that'll free up Wool and then Sephiroth. Tier 8 is Onion Knight, Jekt, Agrius. Tier 9 is the Shadow Solo that took me 3 hours, which sounds like a lot, but some people, Inkwelder from the Tombury Troop, took him. I think he told me he attempted it for like 5 hours. He went to bed. He woke back up and he went back to attempting it. All in all, it took him about 10 hours total. So I would not recommend doing this. This was absolute hell. Tier 10 is Lilith, Ultimisha Rem. 11 is King Tifa Lena. 12, oh my god. So happy with this one. That was Celeste, Edge, and Vanille. Oh god. Tier 13 was Aura, Beatrix, Rosa. 14, Fujin. What the hell's his name? Eye Patch. We'll just say Eye Patch Man. And Selfie. And then 15, Oringa Branth, Benello. All right. So yeah, I am very happy with my DE comps right now. I've got Arciella free. Let's see. Yeah, my latest batch of freeing people up, I freed up X-Death, Arciella, Machina, and Renoa. Yeah, just Renoa. So yeah, worked out. Very, very nice. Okay. eye patch lad, yeah. Oh yeah, purple. Believe me, I got Ramza free. I got plans for him. I got big plans for him. I've got big plans for him and Lightning. All right, we'll just head to the final stage. Only level 120. Am I just saving in general or waiting on specific characters? Both. Okay, so people ask me this. Me saving this much was never intended. Like, I never thought to myself, oh, let's just save up 2 million gems. It was originally, I was just waiting for better banners. Yeah, I know, Yuku. I don't know. I just wanted to tap the stairs, I guess. I was originally waiting for better banners to draw on, and then it kept growing. And then when I started my YouTube channel, that was like the one thing that people knew my channel for. And I'm like, well, all right, let's keep this going, I guess. We'll see how long we can keep this going. And here we are. It's stupid. There's really nothing I'm saving for at this point. Like, at this point, you know, I've more or less won the game. You know, there's not going to be a banner for a very long time that I can't just clean out if I want to. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, you know what? This is Gabranth's chapter. Let's bring Josh Gabranth and Orem. So yeah, no, why do I save this much? Memes, basically, is the answer you're looking for. Yes, Ryuho, I do. Despite that big gem pool of mine, is there someone's kit I regret not getting? Yeah, you know what? Probably if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Alphino. I don't even remember the reason I skipped him, because I even did like a character evaluation on the guy. With Alphino, the guy that cosplays Alfie all the time and posts pics in my Discord about it. But yeah, I guess I underestimated his longevity in terms of how long he can last in a fight. It's pretty insane, the things I've seen people do. Yes, Suku, yes, 15% battery, yes. I'm actually waiting for it. I'm gonna stream. I'll get the 15% battery notification, and I'll probably wait for like 15-20 minutes, then probably get stream though. But yeah, the hope is that I can just get Alphino with Renoa, and then just GG at that point. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, I had an ingot crunch. The good old ingot struggle. Thank you, bud. I appreciate the input, but I am not going after Noxus Burst. If I get it with 9's banner, that'd be cool. But if I don't, then that's equally fine. I don't really care. People keep telling me, oh, I'll regret it. Well, it's alright. Noctis is not a favorite. So I am not chasing a burst of someone I don't really like that much. I mean, he's alright. It's not like I don't like Noctis, but you can wag it all you want, Ryuho. Again, I don't really care. I couldn't believe how upset some people were that I was skipping it. It's fucking amazing. Some people were legitimately getting triggered. I was reading the comments, and I'm like, this is such a treat. Ugh. Never change, internet. What burst would I pity outside of Lightning and Sephi? You know what? I've been putting some thought in it. Um, I think Onion Knight. I think I might pity Onion Knight's burst because I freaking love Onion Knight in this game. Um, Past that, I'm not sure. Cloud's probably a great candidate for that, but I'm not sure. I'll know when I get to it. Oh, there's once he gets his LD and burst, God the miss. Onion Knight, there's no holding Onion Knight back. His LD is still God tier. I wouldn't pity Nox, but I'll pity Sephiroth. Yep, that's how favorites work. Noctis is not a favorite. Sephiroth is, even though he's just straight ass. That's how it goes. Okay, we'll just keep this team. This team's good. But yeah, bud, you know what? The only time I ever spent money in this game was with Lightning's first costume. I'm gonna get her second one as well. And that'll probably be the only costume I ever get, unless Riku debuts, which is a joke in itself. And then she has herself a costume, and it's not the 10-2 costume. It's like her Albed wetsuit that she debuts in 10. If that happened, which won't, but if that happened, I would crumble very quickly. Oh, Angel, I'm under no delusion that Sephiroth is good. I'm not gonna sit here and say oh no, he's totally worth it. Like in terms of resources, it's basically the equivalent of me taking a bunch of gems and tickets and flushing them down the toilet, chasing Sephiroth. That's just it's tough, but that's how it goes. Hey, Princess Anime, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. If Rika gets added, I'm throwing my wallet and gems. I'm not throwing my wallet, but I sure as hell will throw gems. Goddamn, you better believe. Yeah, I mean, you see what they're doing with Garland, right? You see, you see what they did with Squall. I mean, I do hope. It really kind of seems like follow-up attacks now after a turn are like the new thing in JP. So they'll probably just end up doing the same thing with Sephiroth, assuming at some point they get to him and they don't forget that he exists like tactics. Who's my most recent new fave character? Probably Gabranth. Probably Gabranth. I was planning on waiting until he got his LD to chase, but then I crumbled. One of the few times in this game I've crumbled. And it's totally worth it. My god, he's so much fun. His debuffs being so incredibly potent are really, really fun to play around with. Yep. Follow-ups increase HP damage dealt. So I can guarantee Sephiroth will have at least one of those, if not both. What I would like to see is Brave back on S1, so between the HP dumps, and then make S2 AoE with 100% damage to one enemy and then the 50% splash afterwards. That would really help Sephiroth out a lot. And then, of course, his LD debuff has to be changed. The fact that it's like 3,000 sap outside of synergy is you can't make this shit up. It's just stupid. So he needs to get some sort of something from his LD aside from just the extra brave damage as well. But yeah, I eagerly await his rework, and when he gets it, and if he gets it and gets the LD extension, then yeah, I'll be using him all over the place. But right now, it's actually miserable using him, so I don't really do it that much. Oh no, not these crust beetle things. God. Do I have any burst weapons yet? No, I don't. No, let's use a new team. Let's use Edge. Yeah, Deez, you know what's funny about that you say that is I remember reading about how JP players that use Sephiroth actually use his HP plus plus more over his S1 because his S1 is so ass that they'll just use the HP plus plus over it. They just spam it. I don't know if that's what they still do, but that's actually hilarious if that's indeed the case. How's my summon board farming going? I'm actually done. I finished up today. I used my Mog Pass for Odin, the free one we get, because Bahamut, I'm getting Kuja's LD, and Kuja's LD is basically like a Mog Pass in of itself. So, yeah, I decided to pop on an Odin, and I took advantage. And, yeah, I caught up on a lot of characters I've been slacking on with old summon boards. Like, I literally just finished earlier today. But I'm all done, thankfully. But yeah, Kuja LD is the summon board QOL that we didn't deserve, but we'll certainly take. I hope he gets Supernova at some point. Maybe the next tier of weapons. Just give him something. Just please, just give him something, devs. A man can only beg so much. Oh, appears they have a range resist. Well, his rework makes him summon it's Knights of the Round after every single attack. And it's the full animation. They just ripped it straight. I've been streaming, Proto Man. How you doing, man? I've been streaming, I don't know, yeah, hour-ish already. Okay, good. They're weak to wind. All right, that's good. It's around one break per hit. Yeah, sadly, probably. I could have just summoned there. Oh. All right, that'll do. The summon music's still playing. Okay. Oh, Ryuho, I beg to differ, my friend. Orin is legit. Said Orin. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. Okay, that's all the bosses on this floor. Okay, so I can use pretty much whoever I want. Come on, Squall. Cooperate. There we go. What are my thoughts on 9? Is he worth it? I mean, he's good. He's not bad. The thing with 9 that you have to consider is that Wool, his Warrior of Light, his LD and his Burst will be arriving here very soon. And they are very similar as characters. So. Oh, wait, HP right off the bat. Oh, I need to bring Alex then. Nice. Yeah, 9's battle theme is really, really nice, for sure. I'll agree with you there. Okay, I think this will take him out. Okay, yeah. It's a beautiful animation, Ryuho. Absolutely. Who's my NFL team? The Cowboys, which means I'm constantly miserable. But that's how it goes. Princess Anime, I love Furion's burst animation as well. It's absolutely one of my favorites. My favorite is Lightning, but I really like Onion Knights as well, and Furion's is good too. Yeah, robbed. Not only did we get robbed, but we also had a bunch of people get hurt. So, like a lot of good players in depth. So that's great. Really gets me in a rah-rah kind of mood. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Christopher, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Purple, I don't know. I don't know how Tom is still playing. He didn't look so terrific yesterday, though, did he? Oh, yeah, Tira has a nice burst animation as well. Just wish the trance stuck instead of just disappearing, like, immediately. Same issue with Kuja. And same thing will happen with Zidane, I'm sure. Alright, these weird tiger things. Let's do Gabrant. Where's Machina? The rim. Hey, Lunatic Screamer. I don't think Riku would be a global exclusive because legit JP would go absolutely insane, and for good reason because she's been data mined for just ages, and they won't release her. So if Global got her as an exclusive, holy shit, it would be bad. That would be a very bad business decision. Yeah, there would be a hell of a meltdown. It would be nuts. Like it would be actually insane. So because it'd be insane, I do kind of want to see it, but at the same time I don't because I do like this game and I don't want the devs to get a ton of shit. Daniel, I definitely think at some point we're going to, assuming the game goes on long enough, I definitely do believe we will see a global GP like simultaneous release. And but then the problem with that then becomes then how do you release that character in global without completely breaking global's meta? You know, because they have to be up to JP's level. So maybe JP would get, I don't know, maybe they would get something, some part of a kit that global just wouldn't get. I don't know. Those are questions that the devs can answer, not me. I am not nearly smart enough, and that's okay. We seeing these things again. Oh boy, what a Lufia that'll be. Alti, okay, the thing I like most about Alti's animation, her burst animation, is that when she freezes time, the music stops too. It's such a small little detail, but oh, it's perfect. And yeah, Ultimecia, she's got the hair flip. You know, she kind of struts. They gave her personality with it, which is terrific. That's something I do wish they would do a little bit more in this game. Is kind of show characters' personalities off in their attacks. Some characters get it, and then some characters don't. Like Desh, you literally just have Desh standing there, and he points his sword, and things happen. It's just like, please. Yeah, Princess Anime, exactly. Just stuff like that. Like, more references to the OG game would be great. Like, I remember in Final Fantasy Record Keeper, Tidus has they were called soul breaks, but they're basically the equivalent of the EX in this game. After one of Tidus's, him and Jekt, they have like a tag team soul break, and then at the very end of it, they high five each other, like they do at the end of 10. Oh, spoiler warning for anyone that hasn't played a 15 game or however old it is. Oh my god, Final Fantasy 10 is close to 15 years old. That's frightening. But just stuff like that would be awesome. 1 damage. Good job, Altair. You're doing great. Seriously, had the glass breaking the. Oh, and yeah, Safi, that Broadway edit, that was fun. That was one of the funnest things I've done with the channel. I loved that. Yeah, Ben Son, Desh in this game Dashes in this game is really, really solid. He was slept on hard in JP. And to be completely honest with you, I had no idea who he was. And then I found Alphino's channel, and he used Desh all the time. And so I started looking at Desh's kit more, and I started really liking what I saw. You know, Thunder Imperil and Enchant. The stuns. I know some people were disappointed that his stuns are, I think, a 25% rate. But I'm used to Agris's 10 and 15% rates. So it's like, 25%. I mean, geez, you don't have to be so generous, game. Speaking of Desh, let's pop him in. I use it on as well. What the hell? Hey, Dylan Lard, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I don't. The reason that you haven't caught any of my streams prior to this is because this is the public stream I've done in about a year and a half. I usually don't stream, but decided tonight. You know what? I was in the mood, so let's do it. It's been fun so far. I've been seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while. Like KDG, perfect timing. My God, that was absolutely phenomenal timing. How you doing, dude? Hope you and the family are doing all right, man. Oh God. Now listen, Lipe. I'm not going to say Zidane's better than Keys because you're comparing Zidane, who is a normal mortal, to Keys, who is like the glitch that exists in the system. But I've seen a ton of people say Zidane is bad, and that's a joke. Like that's an actual laughable joke. Zidane is nuts. Zidane and Gabranth, when paired together, are just stupid. You always make sure that Gabranth's Outlaw's brain is active. You have all these disgusting debuffs stacking. Ugh, so nice. Am I going to go for X Death, LD, and Burst? Well, yeah, it definitely is LD. Absolutely. And then his Burst, when and if he gets one, he will. Then, yeah, for sure. I love X Death. I actually, in the Abyss, the last Abyss that released, X Death was used a couple times. Zidane's more fun to play than Keese, and I'll actually give you that. Because Keese is very much kind of like an auto pick. You just pick and you win. Whereas Zidane, I don't know. He's a lot of fun. Now, I don't blame people if they use Keese. Whatever. Everyone's got their own thing going on. If you enjoy the guy, then I'm not shitting on you. Then that's fine. But he was a skip for me. He had the Layla effect where he was so busted. I was just like, oh, I'll never use him on the channel. Although, it's funny, we're starting to get to the point now where Aranea is balanced. Like, we're almost in balanced Aranea era. And so I can actually start using Aranea again and not feel like I'm actually, like, robbing myself. Oh, that was Max Braves, though. That's gorgeous. You're right, using them both is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Also, she's still at 0 Brave, so I think their Int Brave is locked at 0 as well. Oh. Is Vivi trash? I wouldn't say Vivi's trash. But I don't have him built, so I can't really speak to him. Purple, believe me, I know you have no shame. But see, here's the thing: you're also a huge Crystal Chronicles fan, so I give you credit for that because you know what, rep your favorites. I get it. That was disgusting. But yeah, so my main thing for skipping Keith was he makes content too easy, and 9 times out of 10 I will make the fight harder on myself if I can. I always enjoy a good challenge. Like when I was in the Abyss, I was actually streaming it for people in my Discord server, and I asked them like, okay, where like which one's the hardest? Which one's the hardest substrata? And then they told me it was the right one. So I'm like, okay, it's immediately where I went. I went to the right. I love a good challenge. If you have the burst, yes, you can sell a purple EX weapon. Bursts have the strongest attack power. Should you pull Leon or is he not needed? No, I'll say this, John Stark. No character is ever needed. Leon, however, has some incredible usage because he completely like just cheeses fights. Some fights. If they don't use elemental attacks, Leon is your party's literally invincible, unless they're doing a lot of like brave gain kind of HP attacks, in which case you can still die. Yeah. Yeah, Leon is just not balanced the way that he operates. Are wool weapons useless? I don't think they're useless. The problem with World of Illusion weapons, though, at this point, I think it depends, one, on the character, and number two, it also depends on if you have the CP space. The way we have so many summon boards now, if you're not, if you have all passive equipped, you're just not going to have the space. Now, granted, the World Illusion weapon passes, I think, are only 5 CP, so they're not too bad, but it's tough. But yeah, Cloud is definitely, I think, has the best World Illusion weapon. That is just the sauce right there. Is Noctis skippable? Oh yeah, absolutely. Noctis also does not need his burst, as much as people would tell you otherwise. Mine only has his LD and he does just fine. Yeah, Zidane isn't too bad. Gives a nice little aura effect. I actually like if it's an aura effect, I'll always make space for it because auras are just they're worth their weight, and whatever pain it takes to equip them. Is that all the boss battles? Oh no, we got one right there. Okay. 70. I don't even need to look anymore. Okay. I think we're to the point where we can just start just autoing fights. Cypher. Or Unvisited, you know what? You're completely right. My bad. Yep, World of Illusion weapons are 20 CP and mannequins are 5. You're totally right. I got that switched up. What kind of LDM burst should Zidane get? That's a good question. Deez, if Deez is still in here, I think Deez is like the FF9 man. He could probably give you a whole theory craft on that. Mannequin weapons, Brohan, are the dark, like the black weapons that we got from that one story chapter, where you had to beat a bunch of missions, and at the very, very end, you had all those treasure chests. V-Right, I would agree to a point. Like I made sure Lightning has hers because she's a favorite. But yeah, I've sold pretty much all my Dark Mannequin weapons except for like maybe I think like 4. There's really no reason to keep them. And yeah, I think the mannequin weapons are available at the time. I don't think there was a time limit on them. I think that's all the boss battles. That's a shame. Well, alright. There, Yuku. Do I know when 8 levels coming? You mean 8's LD? 8's LD comes, I think, in a month and a half-ish, I think. It's close-ish. It's close-ish. But I'm not 100% on the timing. November. Am I polling for Arden? Yes, I am polling for the one they call Trash Jesus. I am excited for Arden. I'm hoping, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping best case scenario, I get Arden's LD on his banner. No, not like actual trash, Rohan. More like, because the way he dresses, people call him Trash Jesus. I'm not going to expand on that name because that would be spoilers for 15. But yeah. But anyway, so getting Arden's LD on his LD banner, and then swapping over Noah, and then getting his burst on Noah's LD banner would be great. Won't happen, but ideally that would just be the best. But yeah, I am looking forward to the Fedora stacks. Also, he's going to be a huge help on the raid. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know this, in JP there's a raid that comes with Arden, and in JP it had 300. That's not me mispronouncing. 300 tickets were available from the shop. You guys can probably imagine, however, how long that grind takes. And the problem with the raid is that if you don't do the fight correctly, it takes a long time. But it's 300 tickets, so, you know, it's definitely worth the wait, or the work. And hey, Lex, good to see you, man. How are things? Hope you and the family are well, man. I just realized I have Leviathan equipped, so let's change that. Yeah, Ryuho, I can about guarantee we'll get his Messiah look. Dude, Lex, use your Lex Flex powers and just make it appear, man. Unless, well, it has been a while since you did it last, so I don't know. Maybe your powers have run out. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't apply to Burst Era. Thoughts on Renoa LD? So I wasn't the biggest fan of Renoa. Like, I got her EX. I did the collab with Broadway Saiyan. So, oh my God, what, a year and a half ago on her, and I really was excited for her. And she was back then. She was OP as shit. And then I kind of moved away from her. I didn't use any ingots on her, but she gets like a total like change in her kit with that LD. All of her attacks become magic based. And if I recall correctly, people were telling me that her Angela stance is actually her preferred stance. So, like, she totally gets, like, a massive overhaul. So she looks really fun. So, yeah, I'm going to grab that LD for sure. Yeah, Lex, how about that Abyss, man? Oh, hey, Echo Point, I didn't see you, man. How you doing? Yeah, Warrior of Light is kind of funny. Like, his burst, I've heard his burst described as, like, legit just a way to refresh his LD. Like, his burst might be the most pointless burst. I say pointless. You have to take into account that Sephiroth exists, so. Sephi, I'm waiting for it, man. They're gonna do fists. They're gonna do fists and they're gonna do spear. It's gonna happen sooner rather than later, man. It's gonna be disgusting. Hey, Lummy, good to see you, dude. I'm doing good, man. I was feeling good after work, and I thought, you know what, let's do a stream. So I'm doing all right. Hopefully, you're doing well too. Yep, Seffi, I'm already gonna call it. I'm gonna call it right now. So Lufenia is gonna debut in Global, and not long after, we're gonna see an Abyss, and the final stage is gonna be a Lufenia stage. I'm calling it right now, and because that Lufenia stage is going to be a global, like crafted stage, the balance of it's gonna be completely whack. It's either gonna be like easy, so it's gonna be like a kind of like a chaos Luffy blend, or it's gonna be Luffy like difficulty to the extreme, to where people are gonna be flipping the fuck out. I just got a bad feeling because every single time Global makes a stage, they either make it too difficult, aka the fuck up they did on Lena's LC. They didn't, granted, they didn't make the stage, but the SAS 35 debacle led to that. Or you have like Arenea's Chaos, where Arenea's Chaos was just like stupid. Like, not only did it cuck her like kit, but that stage was just a joke. So it's gonna be scary. I'm not looking forward to that Luffy Abyss. That is gonna be terrifying. I'm not a brave enough boy for that. But like, so yeah, a Luffy stage and Abyss, and then you're gonna have bring a fist character, bring a blue crystal, and then bring a green. It's gonna be like, okay, so this this cuts my roster. Now, granted, Lufenia already cuts your roster down to 5% of what you have, and then you're gonna have the Abyss restrictions as well. It's gonna be silly. What chapter is this? This is the most recent chapter, Michael. The one with the Gabranth debuted in. I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Abyss, Lufenia, Boss, Fang. The Fang boss. No, except for we already had the Fang boss very recently. They don't need to ever come back. They can stay right where they're at. Yeah, and Abyssian, I would use Prish there. In that scenario, I would use Prish. It wouldn't be pretty, but she could do it. Whose burst you want to chase after besides Claire? Sephiroth is the only other burst aside from Lightning. I'm 100% going to pity his burst. Because he's a favorite. He's top tier god favorite for me. And then Onion Knight, Furion, Cloud, and Ultimecia are on the fence for me. Cloud, I think Cloud, as days go by, I think Cloud is getting closer and closer to a mandatory burst for me. But that's probably the most likely one. The most likely one after him is probably Onion Knight. Yeah, the Humbaba, that thing just pops up everywhere. And they all have the same animations where they just constantly bounce up and down. They're flexing, just kind of bobbing and weaving. And yeah, that's basically the Humbaba in a nutshell. On the massive delay from their breath move as well. That's a good choice, Indolent. I like that. I like those. Yeah, Advician Cloud is good. Cloud is also very good, his burst, because in the future, when Lufenia Abyss appears for JP, characters actually get a synergy bonus or like a stat bonus if you have a burst character in the party. And Cloud was really good for that Lufenia because one of the conditions you had to reduce an orb or to make brave damage possible was you had launch characters or enemies. So Cloud and Keese were the two biggest choices from what I remember for that. Let's Bloodfest. No, Rohan, Abyss is a global only feature at the moment. Ooh, nice dodge. Or not Lufenia Abyss. That's my fault. I meant Lufenia Dimensions End. Yeah, that's my fault. That was me. That was me misspeaking. Lufenia Dimensions End. Also, I'm very curious to see what the devs are going to do when Global reaches the point where JP had to reuse events because of the pandemic. I'd be curious to see if they just do the exact same thing, or if they'll just continue the timeline as intended, and then they'll just retroactively give us the rewards that JP got somehow. That'll be interesting to see what they do. Because I don't think them just saying, "Oh, sorry, you guys don't get the rewards." I don't think that's a possibility, because players would just go ape shit. So I think they want to avoid that. But I really, in my opinion, I think the most likely outcome is, like you said, Ryuho. I think we'll just get the reruns. But I really don't know. I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise us and we'll just keep going straight. In which case, then we will catch up. Well, not catch up with JP, but we'll get even closer. All I know is I'm happy I'm not in the dev chair trying to make that call. I'm sure that's going to be a lengthy conversation when they get to that point. Yeah, lovely nut. I remember that as well. Because I used to be on the DFFOO Reddit page, way back before I started my channel, and I remember people were saying that we were catching up, and this and that, and we were going to catch up in X amount of months, and then that never happened. But no, I'm okay with where Global's at. Being able to see what JP gets is very helpful as a player. But yeah, Daniel, I'm gonna go on a limb here. Okay, I'm gonna make a crystal ball prediction. Okay, you ready for this? All right, so here's what I think's gonna happen. I think they're going to announce Final Fantasy 16 before the end of the year, and then I don't know. I don't know if they'd be able to do this. If they'd be able to show enough of the kid off for the character. But imagine if they made the global exclusive for the third anniversary. The 16 main character, whoever it is. I think I think that makes a lot of sense business wise. It's a really cheap and easy way to drum up hype. And also, you know, his character event, you can have some backstory, get kind of his information, and be like, oh wow, this is what this guy's about. Okay. Now, do I actually think that'll happen? Probably not. But business wise, business savvy wise, that's not a bad idea at all. But you know, I mean, shit. You think about it, the best kind of advertisement you can do for something is word of mouth, getting people excited. Because you guys know how fan communities are with stuff. I mean, you'll have people that will just absolutely go after each other if someone says a game isn't great and another person says it is. So you'd have all these people drumming up hype for it. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'd pull for it as well. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, we're good. I think that'd be really cool. Ryuho, man, yeah, that is old school, my friend. But yeah, I remember that as well. Oh man, oh man. The console wars, the console fanboys are nuts. Just some people are so passionate about their console. I don't know. I don't really get it. I just play whatever the hell's good games on it. I don't really give a shit. I don't care if it's Nintendo, PlayStation, or Microsoft. If you have a good game, then I want to play it. I don't care what the controller feels like. The Soldier Boy console. Yep, I remember that. I remember that stuff. I remember that real good. I remember how he bought a bunch of super cheap pieces of shit consoles from I think it was China, and then he put a bunch of Nintendo games on it and just sold it as is because solid business strategy. And then it's funny. And then not only so he got sued for that or whatever, and then he tried it again. Ugh, it's just you just can't make this shit up. Yeah, come at me, Nintendo. Nintendo's like, okay, we ruin YouTubers every single day because they talked about the Mario theme in a trailer. True words there, Angel. True words never spoken. Yeah, yeah, good point, man. I forgot. Yeah. What do I want more, GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6? Um, so I've never played an Elder Scrolls game, and I'm not a fan of GTA. There we go. There's your hot take. Hot take for the month. Do with that information what you will. Now, honestly, the game I'm most excited for is the Mario 3D collection that's coming out in like 3 days. I'm so excited. I have that pre-ordered. Being able to play through Mario Galaxy again is going to be, ugh, ugh, can't wait. FF16 being open world, I feel like at this point they feel like they have to make their game open world, which is a shame because I'm the kind of person that I will every single time, 10 out of 10 times, will take a linear story driven focused experience over an open world, go wherever you want, do whatever you want. If I'm playing a video game, I'm playing it for the story, majority of the time, which is I don't know. I just find that those are the kind of games I like the most. Yes, God of the Mist, I do remember that. But I can also tell you that I'm not going to be long enough to hit 10K. I promise you that. But open world games usually like a big reason why I don't like Borderlands. I know a lot of people really like Borderlands, but a big reason I like Borderlands is because it's like you just run places and you keep picking up loot and you have to keep going in your inventory, swapping things out, and then you close your inventory and then you go back out and you keep going. I just want an experience where I level up or I get equipment or whatever, and there's a sense of growth and like actual progression, not oh cool RNG spun my way and I have a really good gun or a good piece of armor. But I'm probably biased on um, on the Final Fantasy open world thing because my first Final Fantasy was 10. Well, kind of. First one was 6. 6 and 8, but I barely played any. They're up 50%. All right, we're getting close. But 10 was the first one I played through all the way to the end. And 10 was very linear up until you get the airship, which is very late in the game. And I really liked how they did that, where you had this very focused experience, and then they give you, the airship, and they're like, okay, now you can go do what you want. Also, 10 had penance at the end. Oh my god, penance. Spicy. Have I ever played Dragon Age? No, I have not. I had a friend that was super, super into Dragon Age, but I never played it. I've seen people play Dragon Age. I've seen people play Skyrim like to death. I feel like I've played Skyrim myself. I watch people play it so much. Hey, Steph, you. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, more. The nice thing about Skyrim is that the community, it never truly ends. What if Eunice LD is just her gun? I would be heartbroken. I'd be heartbroken because I hate her 10-2 portrayal. And the unfortunate thing is, I'm convinced her LD is probably going to be kind of her going into her 10-2 form because kind of how Paladin Cecil, when he uses his burst, he goes between both dark and light. I could see them kind of doing the same thing with Yuna. In which case, that's actually going to be a skip. So it goes. But hopefully that's not the case, and they keep it just straight, just summon life. Do I have any plans to pull any upcoming banners? Yeah, I'm drawing on Nine's banner, and I'm also going to be drawing on Arden as well. I'm also going to be going after Noah's LD. 10-2 is not a people criticize too hard on it. John Stark, I am not the person to be telling that to. I hate 10-2 more than any other Final Fantasy I've played, and I've played Lightning Returns, which is just a mess. But I'd play through Lightning Returns. I'd 100% achievement Lightning Returns before I'd play 2 hours of 10-2. I hate 10-2. If you like it, that's cool. You do you. But oh my god. Had to hold me at gunpoint, make me pick that game back up. Do I hate more, 10-2 or the twins? Oh god. You're asking which child I love more. God damn. Twins, but 10-2 is right there too. Why do I hate it? Uh, uh, I'll just give one. I'll just give one example because I could legit just keep going for a long time. Hey, KP, how you doing, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Character assassination. If you don't know what character assassination is, so basically they completely took how characters were portrayed in 10. So let's say Yuna and Riku, and they completely 100% changed them into what I think are completely unrealistic ways. What they did with Yuna, I think, is a fucking joke. I think it's some of the worst writing aside from the 13 series. 13 series has some impressive amounts of eye roll as well, but No, God, I'm not fighting about this. You're not changing my mind. And that's all I'm going to talk about it, because I'm not trying to get people upset. I just, long story short, I hate 10-2, and we'll just leave it at that. There's a lot more reasons than the character assassination thing, but that one's probably first and foremost, number one. So I that's the reason I listed it. Also, someone else mentioned earlier, if you skip a dialogue, you lose percentage points. I can confirm that's the case. There's a character in the game, I think his name is, it starts with an M. He wears all green, but he'll tell you these really really long stories, and if you in that game, if you mash the X button, you can skip text boxes, and if you hit X even one time on any of his dialogue, and you get to talk to him like 4 or 5 times throughout the entire game, and they take like, I think like 5 real-time minutes to get through them. But if you tap X at all, you lose percentage points, and you instantly can't 100% it. Okay, take care, Princess Anime. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you were able to get Terra's burst. Again, I thought that was just awful. Twitter's just, I haven't even signed into Twitter in like a week. And then they're just like, hey, you might be interested in this, and it's just your picture of you pitying Terra's LD. I was just like, come on. Hey, you might be interested in suffering. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, John, yeah, the old guy. Yes, Ryuho, you lose completion. Because the very first time I tried to 100% the game, I fucked up. It was the very last time you talk to him, and you start talking to him, and he goes, I'm not exaggerating. The last time you talk to him, he goes for like 10 real-time minutes. And you have to let the dialogue box progress normally, because it's all voiced. So the game will auto progress it for you. And I was like, I think God, I don't remember how old I was. Let's just say I was at the age, sitting in a long text box just wasn't my jam. So yeah, I skipped it. And yeah, that was that. I remember I beat the game at 99.3%. Because they give you, whenever you save your game, they give you like a real-time update on how many percentage points you are in the game. I was at 93, or sorry, 99.3. And of course, if you skip the dialogue, he won't talk to you. He won't like give you the story again. He actually, if I remember correctly, he actually says something like, "Oh, it's okay," or he says like, "You're not interested" or something. I remember he gets kind of snippy with you. But yeah, so when I played the remaster on PlayStation, you bet your ass, I was like, you know what? I am gonna 100% tend to. I'm gonna put this demon to rest. I'm gonna exorcise this ghost. And so I had a guide from step one all the way to step 1002, and I followed everything to the goddamn letter. And when I was at the very final area of the game, but for the final boss, I was like sweating bullets, looking at my percentage points, and then looking at the guide, like, because the guide would update percentage points after each event. And I'm like, oh my god, if these don't match, I'm actually gonna throw my controller through the window. And thank God it did. Oh my god. But just something I had to do. And Vician, so 10.3, I'm actually very, very interested in 10.3, because they have concept art. There was concept art for 10.3, particularly on Yuna and Tidus, where they're grown up. And I'm very, very, very interested. I love their grown up designs. I'm very interested in that. And there is in the remaster, the PlayStation remaster, there's like a side story that explains events after 10.2. I think it's after 10.2. And they set something up for the future. And I'm not going to I am not going to spoil it, but something very, very big happens. I mean that both physically and in a literary sense. And so Final Fantasy, or yeah, 10-3 would be, oof. Yeah, Mort, that's actually canonical. No, 10-3, 10-3 by the looks of things. I mean, they could always change it. We've only seen the concept art of them being older. But unless they change something, 10-3 looks like it's going to be a direct sequel of 10-2. I wish Orin would return purple. I do. I would love to see a prequel. I would love to see a side story following Orin and Braska and Jack's journey, because that would be amazing. Because you could experiment with Spira. You could change it up a little bit. Maybe have, I don't know, some new areas or something. Because who knows where they went? I mean, we followed them roughly, followed the footsteps roughly, but I'm sure they ran to plenty of things that would just be. Oh man, I would love a prequel with those three. I would love to see Braska in this game too. Doing a team of Yuna and Braska would be a lot of fun. Do I think Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 will impact any Final Fantasy games moving forward? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What do you mean by that, Daniel? Oh, I love, dude, Blitzball in 10. I played Blitzball in 10 for fun. I had such a blast getting all the good free agents, and like if a free agent wouldn't if a free agent re-signed with a team and I really wanted them, I would just reset my game because I wanted the best team. I wanted all the skills. Oh, I might have put more hours into Blitzball than I did the story. If I'm being 100% honest. When are we getting Biker Dude from Remake? Oh, the biker guy that showed up, Ryuho, for like literally 2 minutes. And his gimmick was basically, "Hey, I'm crazy," screaming, and it's just that was pretty much it. His gimmick was, "I'm super quirky and loud." But if he does come into DFF, he better have his bike. He better have his goddamn bike. If he's not on his bike in his idle pose, then he'd better get the bike on his LD. Regarding the multiverse thing. No, I don't, in that sense, I don't think it'll impact anything. I think it's a very, very interesting direction they went with the remake. I'll say this though, I applaud them for going in such a bold direction with the remake, because they could have just rehashed the original 7 and people would have been extremely pleased with that, but they decided to do something different. And say what you will about the game, but I definitely applaud them for doing something different. And it also makes it so that Remake Part 2 isn't completely predictable by the numbers. We're not going to be going through the same motions that we went through just in a new coat of paint. So I definitely appreciate it from that perspective. His bike will be his weapon. I can see that. We see Braska in 10. We do. We see Braska in flashbacks, you're right. When you're looking at those spheres that Jekt has left around, you can pick them up and you see Braska a couple times in those spheres, but you don't actually see him outside of like that super blue tint, which is a shame. See, is that a snowboard? Yeah, God of the Mist. I agree. I agree. Making it a remake instead of a rehash gives them unparalleled kind of flex with it. So this is just, me spitballing, but they could make it so that Aerith lives. Oh, by the way, that's a spoiler for the original Final Fantasy VII, which came out 20 years ago. Aerith lives, and maybe this time, fucking, I don't know, Red 13 dies or something. Just random shit. But having having that flexibility, I think she'll still die as well. But having what I'm saying is them having that flexibility, them even having the opportunity to even consider that, I think is great in terms of unpredictability. Because I'm not interested in seeing the same tale told over again. I want to see an impactful story, and I want them. I want it to be their creation. Whatever they think is going to be best, I'm cool with. Ryu, I'm not even going to touch that one. Hey, what's up, Grim Products? So, thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, I haven't streamed about. I've done a public stream in about a year and a half or so. I did a Dimensions End stage at the very start, and I've just been doing hard mode in the story since. But yeah, so I'm very excited. Very, very excited to see what they do with the remake. Because I'm not a super hardcore Seven fan, so I'm not going to be upset if they change, if they change like big plot points. Again, I just want to see an entertaining product, whatever they think that is. Oh god, no, never mind. I was about to say, do I do private streams? I do actually. I stream from my Discord server. Not very often, but I do. And if it was Barrett, I'd be heartbroken because I love remake um, Barrett. Love remake Barrett. I think remake Barrett is my favorite character in the remake. I think Barrett. I think Barrett. The way they portray him, like he comes off across as this super big badass, but man, he really has some great character development as well. And yeah, no, I love Team Soldier. Like I love that aspect of Seven, but I'm not really a fan of Seven's story or its universe. That's what I mean when I say I'm not a big Seven fan. Like I love some of the characters and I love some of the aspects of the universe, but I don't really like the actual universe, if that makes sense. Like the world. Yeah, Gunheart, you know what? I think I read that somewhere that Barrett was originally the fated target. And I think they referenced that in the remake. I'm not gonna say when, but I think there's more to that. I think I'm almost done with the tower, which is nice. I can't believe my battery's still hanging on. I'm gonna get a notification at 5%, and then when I hit that, I'll probably cut the stream shortly after. But if I don't get a chance to hit, thank you guys for coming out and watching. It was really cool catching up with you guys. Seen a lot of people I haven't talked to in a while, so hopefully y'all are doing well and stay safe out there. Dude, Axel, I hear you, man. I have games that I haven't touched because I don't have time. There's so much. There's so much. Aggressive Tomato, if you draw a Barrett picture, please post it in my Discord. I would love to see it. You have no idea. I might, if I like it enough, I might make it the server like cover photo for a day. No, Ryuho, your message did not show up. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. The mad lad. All right. I'm excited to see it. This is gonna be fun. Barrett hype. I can't wait. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun. Alrighty, Angel. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you swinging by and chatting for a few. Take care. Yeah, Axel. I was super hyped for Last of Us 2, which I'm not gonna get into that at the moment. But I basically I couldn't touch the game. I was super hyped for it, and it took me ages to get through because I just didn't have the time. Like I would put in like an hour a night, an hour a night, an hour every other night, and that was even pushing it because I'd get home from work and I'd sit down to try and play and I'd fall asleep, or there'd be a DFFO event. All right, Aggressive Tomato, take care. Last of Us 2 is amazing. Wow, that's a hot take. Whew. It's okay, Grim Products. Take your time. In fact, if you want, just delete it from your game or your console and just play Last of Us 1 again. Any hard takes about Final Fantasy games usually get a bad rep. I enjoy personally. Hard takes. Some people give 13.2 a lot of shit, and I think 13.2 is a lot of fun. I really like. I think the story is kind of all over the place, but I love the gameplay. The collecting kind of monster thing I really like. 13.2 also has a great soundtrack. The 13 franchise as a whole, I think, has a really nice soundtrack, or parts of it. But I think 13.2 has the most consistently impressive soundtrack of the three. I'd play 13.2 over again. 13, I would not. Maybe I'd play 13 over again. I absolutely would not play Lightning Returns again. Holy shit, they tanked it? Huh? Yeah, 13.2. I think I platinumed that as well. I remember I had to use a guide at the very end of it because I was missing one of those keys. I can't remember what they were called. It was to open a gate, and I couldn't find it. I got the one out of the casino, and I just couldn't find any more. Hot take: I don't think Advent Children's that bad of a movie. I don't think it's that bad of a movie either. I really like the look of Advent Children. I there's some fights that I legitimately have no idea what's happening because it's just motion. There's 5%. Shit. All right. But I think like aesthetically, Advent Children is gorgeous. Like Tifa and Cloud's outfits. Yes, please. But yeah, LR. That's just a pile of pile of missed opportunity. Sadly. Although I do gotta give him this for credit for this. Lightning Returns gave us Lightning in her soldier outfit, which that'll work. All right, Lex, take care, buddy. Glad to see you too. Be safe out there, man. And gotta admit, it's not that I missed the point of Last of Us 2. It's just that I didn't appreciate it. I think I. Oh, you know what? No, eh. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop because Last of Us 2 is just too damn spicy. All right, Lex, take care, buddy. I only got a couple nodes left. I'm gonna finish these nodes and I'm gonna cut the stream. Have I ever seen the Dead Fantasy videos by Monty Ohm? I sure have. In fact, Dead Fantasy was my first exposure to Monty Ohm, and then I saw what the hell was his Metroid? It was a Metroid. What was it? Halo. It was a Halo Metroid crossover. I don't remember the name of it, but oh, I saw those when I was like, I think I was in high school, and they just blew my fucking mind. Because like to that point, I hadn't seen anything like that before. If like fan created, it was just Haloid, yes. Which actually, I just rewatched Haloid not too long ago, probably like a month ago. I want to see if it held up, and I mean, it looks rough, but god damn, the fight scenes is still so cool. There's just it's the same thing I feel when I'm watching like Dragon Ball Z. There's just this childlike excitement I get from watching things go boom and like super fast intense fights. Uh I love it. I love it. Dead Fantasy was really really a treat. I would have loved to see what he would have done with it, but you know how that goes. Hey Omer, thanks for stopping by, man. No, no, he never finished Dead Fantasy. He started working. He got hired by Capcom. I think it was Capcom. He started doing like actual video game work, and then he was the head of Ruby. He started up Ruby with Rooster Teeth, and then he then unfortunately passed. That's dude, gotta miss. That's super freaking cool. Oh, and Timoy Petty, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. But yeah, gotta miss. That's awesome. That's that's super super cool. And then yeah, his oh my god, if you YouTube Monty Red versus Blue fight scenes, you see some real eye candy there as well. Just oh such good stuff. All right, Grim Product, take care, bud. Thanks for stopping by. You're not missing much, man. I'm gonna be cutting the stream here very very soon, so appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, Monty dearly missed. I actually, my wife for Father's Day ended up getting me this like behind the scenes Ruby like concept book, where it was updated all the way up till season 6. So it had information from pre Ruby and then up to season 6. And that was so cool. So much background information. They talked about Monty a lot too. They really respected him, his memory, and gave him a lot of time in the book. I was very very happy with that. They gave him a full, like this is a big book, like dictionary size book, and they gave him like 5 or 6 solid pages of just nothing but talking about his life and how he was as a person and his drive and how he made things come together. So it was really cool. I was very very happy they gave him the respect. Say what you will about Rooster Teeth, but they at least remember Monty and his contributions, so that's great. But well, thanks, Red X. I appreciate you. Appreciate the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, people, I'm gonna cut the stream here. My phone's literally on the verge of death. So thank you guys for watching. This was a lot of fun. I saw some new people, saw a lot of old people as well. It was great seeing you all and catching up. So I will try and do this again more often. I might do this again when we get new Abyss, or maybe I'll just do this just randomly in the future. I don't know. This was a very not planned stream, and it was a lot more fun than I anticipated it being. So we'll see, guys. But yeah, everyone, take care of yourselves. Stay healthy out there. Please, please, please stay healthy. And see you guys again soon. Take care.